Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel if you haven't been here before, and obviously if you haven't been here before, please subscribe to be a part of the bilingual family, which is mostly me trying to speak. So in today's video I want to show you the Project Pen products on my face, how I use them every single, or at least almost every single day. But yeah, just like a makeup routine with my Project Pen. So all of the products that I'm using today will be listed down below in the description box. The links that I use there are affiliate links, which means that I make a small commission whenever you purchase through those links. First product in my Project Pen was the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. So this is what it looks like. This is the inside. And you might think that looks a little bit emptier than last time when you showed the Project Pen. It does. So a little disclaimer about this product, it is not cruelty free. I have said this in my Project Pen as well. So I've been applying makeup almost every single day because I had my exams. I'm currently done with my exams, and as kind of like a little study break or as a starter of the day, I would apply makeup. And since I'm doing a Project Pen, that makeup was usually my Project Pen products. It's actually remarkable how quickly you can make progress on certain products if you use them every single day. Yeah, this is a nice hydrating base underneath any kind of makeup, and I have actually found that it works really well with the foundation that I'm going to show you. So the foundation is the colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. This is the one that I chose to be in my Project Pen. As you can see, I chose this product because I don't really like the formula and I don't really like the shade. Now I have come to notice that together with like the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, it has actually a very good combination. And the Bobbi Brown Face Base, the hydration and moisture that it gives my skin, as you can see from the glow on my skin, is actually giving the hydration that this product lacks, in my opinion. This is just a little bit too drying on my skin, even though it looks like it gives a little bit of a glow. So I'm able to use it that way. Now, apart from the actual formula not being my favorite, I am also not the biggest fan of the shade. It is just a little bit too light, but we're going to fix that. So I'm gonna pump some out, and then what I like to do with this now, because the Bobbi Brown one is so incredibly glidey and hydrated, is I like to blend this out with my fingers. I've also noticed that once that initial layer seems to set, it's really hard to kind of build it up without it crumbling off your face. So that is the foundation. I use like one pump at a time. So yeah, it works with the Bobbi Brown one, but it's still not my favorite. Interesting. So the foundation is done right now, and I don't know if you can tell, but there seems to be like a shadow around my eyes. That is actually not a shadow, that is just the natural color of my skin. But because the tinted moisturizer from Colourpop seems to be like a little bit too pale for my skin, my natural color looks like an actual shadow right now, so that is very interesting. This is the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer. I have the shade 20 Light Ivory. And yeah, I keep it like this on my desk, like I keep it standing up. So what I like to do with this concealer is basically apply a little bit underneath my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, and then I like to apply it everywhere. This just kind of helps with the lack of coverage from the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer, because I like a little bit more coverage than that one gives me. And it also sorts out the actual color of my skin. Again, a product where I made significant progress. There is hardly anything left in this Hourglass powder. So I'm scrambling to get any product out of this. So yeah, this is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I have hardly any left of this in, and I'm really excited to pan it, obviously, because it's a product that has been going in my collection for a couple of years now. So I like to apply a little bit underneath my eyes to set that area a little bit on top of the eyes as well. Oh yeah, fair warning, the lighting is like this today. It's just like sunny, cloudy, sunny, cloudy, sunny, cloudy. A nightmare to film it, but it is what it is. So next up we are going to bronze the face, and I'm gonna do that with my Nabla Skin Bronzing. This is one of my favorite bronzers, but one that I also would love to pan. And I like to apply this with the Nabla Cheek Shaper. I like to go into this somewhat natural hollow of my skin to contour and sculpt the face a little bit. And then I like to drag it up like this to warm up that cheek area a little bit. This is one of my absolute favorite bronzers. It's such a good one. I like to put a little bit of that bronzer next to my brow as well, so right here, because I feel like the fade from forehead to cheek area is a little bit more subtle like that. Then I like to take it onto my forehead. I like to really take it into the hairline and not too much here, but more here. So really like the borders of this forehead, you could say. And a little bit underneath the nose. This is something that I started doing a little bit on the nose, not going into the nostrils, of course. I started doing this because I found it a really good way to contour my nose in a very subtle manner. And then we do the same thing on the other side. Now onto blush. I have the MUA Makeup Academy Blushed Liquid Cream Blush in my collection. This is how much we have left, and my previous dot was like here. So when you fold it, you can see that we have achieved progress. I like to take a little bit on the back of my hand like this. Then I like to submerge my sponge into this. So I really like bang, 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 bang. Then I like to apply that all over. It's a very subtle blush. It smells like candies, but it's one of my favorite blushes because it gives like a little bit of warmth, but it looks very, very natural at the same time. It's more of a sheer blush. It's not as pigmented as some of my other cream blushes, so it's very buildable and beginner friendly if you're not used to like liquid or cream blushes. So I personally really enjoy that, and then I just take a little bit and I put that on my nose. And then finally, and this is quite an exciting product, I have the Fenty Beauty Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Bam! We have a pan. I knew I was close with like this highlighter, especially like this shade, because I have been using it for some time, and I just knew, you know, you saw the dent in the product, so I knew I was close, but I didn't think I was this close. But I'm really happy with it. It's a beautiful, beautiful formula, and I really, really like it, and I'm so happy that I managed to pan this. And I've mostly been using like the more natural shade, which is this one that I panned. But I am thinking about extending the project pan to this shade. I already have, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I already have like a little bit of a dent in this one as well. So I'm thinking about going further with this product and panning the next one to it as well. So I'm actually going to apply a little bit of the other shade. The other shade is definitely more intense, so a little bit harder to pan. So for my project pan palettes, I have chosen, obviously if you watched my video, a Freak palette from Juvia's, and also the It's My Pleasure palette from Colourpop. So the first shade that we're gonna use is Kissy, which is this very neutral color from the Juvia's Place palette. And we're just gonna put that very messily into the crease. And this is just a really nice subtle transition shade. And then next up I'm gonna use Cameroon, which is a slightly darker brown in the Freak palette. And I'm just gonna put that on the outer corner very, very lightly. And this is just gonna give it a little bit of subtle dimension. So I'm gonna use a very fine brush. This is one of the brushes that I use for like eyeliner and stuff. And then I'm gonna dip into the shade Bintu, which is this cranberry reddish color. And now I'm gonna have to focus, I'm sorry, because we're gonna do a little bit of a straight liner. And then we're gonna take it in. but staying underneath this fold that I have. Sharpen it a little bit towards the end and taking it down on the outer eye a little bit. And then I'm gonna take then I'm gonna take the It's My Pleasure palette, and I'm gonna dip the same brush into Sleeper, which is a little bit of a darker color, and it's gonna give like a little bit of a depth to the liner. So I'm taking that. You see how it just very subtly darkens that a little. And then again in the Freak palette, I'm going to take Angelique, which is this like silvery color that is actually one of my favorites. And I'm just gonna take my finger and tap this on the lid. And this is a shade and a formula that after a while really seems to melt into your skin. I'm gonna blend out the edges a little bit. It seems to melt into your skin, and then it really looks like the most beautiful shimmer on the planet. But this is kind of what we have going on then. Are they even? Absolutely not. Even eyeshadow? Who am I? So this is the eyeshadow. It's very subtle, but I really like the liner, and this has kind of been like a look that I've been loving to do. I really like the liner that goes more straight instead of up. I find that it suits my eyes shape a little bit better, and also because I have a little bit of a fold right here. So yeah, that's the eyes. So now the final step that we have to do is lips, and the first step for that is obviously lip liner. In my project pen I chose the Essence Day 8 Hour Lip Liner, and this is the shade 01 Curious. It's a very pigmented lip liner, so you don't need a whole lot of this to achieve a very lined look. So that is the lip liner, and then for lipstick I have two options. So I have ABH matte lipstick in Kiss, and I have the Colourpop Luxe lipstick, like cream Luxe lipstick in What's Your Sign. I think for today I'm gonna use the Colourpop one, I think, because it's a really nice nude. So this is how much we have left of this product. And then I also have a gloss in my project pen, so the Nabla Shine Theory lip gloss. I don't think I'm gonna use too much of this product today. I'm gonna use like a touch. So that is the final project pen kind of makeup routine. This is a look that I've been wanting to do every single day. I really like the kind of liner. I love the lips. In the end, I also really like the skin, obviously, even though the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer isn't really my cup of tea. So yeah, this is a makeup routine, one of the makeup routines that I do, or like one of the looks that I do with my project pen products. But in the end, I really enjoy everything that I have done today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave it a like or a comment down below if you enjoyed this video, and I will probably see you in my next video. Bye!